Okay. Hi.
I may not be right, but
Yeah. They've been waiting for me.
Today it is currently, January 18th. It's 9:05 p.m. I'm lying, it's not January 18th. I don't have on my glasses. It is currently January 15th, 9:06 p.m. And when this goes up, probably be sometime in February, but I've been gone a long time and I've been thinking about the type of content that I want to make and the type of stuff that I want to post. So I think I decided that I wanted to make a series on this channel, which we're going to call the Metamorphosis Saga, which we just kind of, well, for me personally, it's like a whole backstory, which we're going to get into. But welcome to the first episode of the Metamorphosis Saga. Basically, I hope you enjoy it. It's not really for you. When we get into it, you'll understand why. But I decided that we sit and chat and paint. I really like to paint, even though I never have any opportunities to. So I'm going to paint today because that's something I wanted to do for a really, really long time. And we're just going to talk about what this channel means to me, the changing content, why I've been gone for so long, found motivation, stuff like that. So roll the intro, the other intro. This is a something I wanted to paint since like freshman year, I believe. It's something like you guys can't even see, and I don't want to adjust the whole, but let's zoom in post. Something like this. Well, where do we begin? So I don't mean to be talking so quickly. I feel so nervous right now, and that's okay. Well, let's first start with why I made this channel in the first place. This was in my intro video, but I want to reiterate it or remind myself because that's really where I've been, kind of changing the way that I think about my content. So when I first decided I wanted to make a YouTube channel, it's because we were in the middle of the pandemic and I was really just feeling, I want to say, I think not like a crisis, like a midlife crisis, but I was thinking about like, what am I doing in my life? Like I know the career goal that I have and that hasn't changed, but it just kind of felt like I wasn't living that. We'll say that. It kind of felt like I wasn't living. I was doing everything kind of safe. And there's nothing wrong with living life safe, but I just personally knew that I had dreams and I was not fulfilling them basically. Like ever since I was in middle school, I'm supposed to be showing you what I'm doing. Ever since I was in middle school, I always thought about having a YouTube channel. Maybe even younger because I used to record stuff with my cousins. And we never used to post anything because we kind of weren't allowed to be making videos in the first place and then not allowed to post it. So I kind of want to start over from the beginning. Would that be crazy? It's my video. I can do what I want. So let's start from the beginning. So it was the middle of the pandemic and I was thinking about how I'm not really living life basically. I just felt like I was just existing, surviving kind of, and I wasn't living. And you really don't think about that kind of stuff, that kind of, that idea until you're in the middle of like a literal global health issue. Well, pandemic, let's call it what it was, the pandemic. And you see all these people dying and you see people that look like you in these traumatic situations, and I was like, I sat down one day. I found that I was just existing. Yeah, I just feel like I was just existing in life. I wasn't living. And I think that's a very important distinction for me to make because, there are some days where you just go with the flow and you just go with whatever happens, but are you really living? And I started to take stock of my life. I was like, if I were to die today, it's kind of morbid, but if I were to die today, how would I feel? Would I have any regrets? And I realized I would have a whole ton of regrets because I didn't pursue my dreams. And one of my dreams is to make a YouTube channel. And I had like a lot of internal conflict with myself about that. Not like bad conflict, like just a back and forth. Like, well, do you really want to start a channel? Do you really want to put in all that work? Do you want to, do the trial and error? What if you fail? What if you don't make it? What if you're not meant to? And I just was like to myself, I literally had this idea since I was a kid. It kept coming back in middle school, in high school. Now I'm in college. You still want to do this thing. So obviously, some part of you really wants to do this thing. I'm done with the outside part. I'm just gonna strip off the tape and then see if I have to clean anything up. So yeah, I was like, you want to do this thing. You keep having these ideas. Wow, this actually looks very interesting. I'm not sure if I like it or not really, but we'll see. Oh, this is cute. This is how it looks so far, which is actually very cute in my opinion. But I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit and then fill in these areas with yellow. I don't really like yellow, but I think it'd be cute, don't you think? So it's like, yeah, you have this idea of this thing that you want to do, and it keeps coming back to you. So why don't you just try? Because you know that if you, God forbid, were to die today or very soon, you would be very disappointed in yourself and you would have regrets. And I started to think about, like I said, I wasn't living, so I'd never really considered regrets before. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start a channel. And I was like, I need a mic and I need a camera. And then I started to realize that I was just putting off the inevitable of starting the channel because I still had the fear of starting. And so I kept coming up with things like, oh, but I need a backdrop, and oh, but I need a proper intro, and oh, I need pictures for this. And it's just like, girl, just turn on the camera and film. Like, it's not, you're going to be fine. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to drop all this money on a camera and a mic right now, because at the end of the day, this channel is a personal journey for me. And I knew that going in when I journaled about it. But somewhere along the line, I kind of lost track of that, which is why we're here. But yeah, I made my first video and it was okay, it wasn't groundbreaking. It was cute. It was a good, first start. I was like, okay, made the first step. You made the video. Now you have to keep up, be consistent. And that's kind of where the big issue started. I became really inconsistent. So honestly, at this point in my life, look what happened. I'm so mad. Right here. Anyways, I'm a sophomore in college. And I was a sophomore, right? I was 21? No, I was 20. Yeah, I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore in college and really, really busy. And I had a job that I really did not like at this time. There was a lot going on. I was really, inconsistent because I had all this work to do for school, locked in the house, had this job that I hated. I think we all went through a depressive episode during the pandemic. I think it'd kind of be hard not to with the minimal human connection we had. And if we did have human connection, there's the fear of they give you a virus that could kill you. And then if you're a person of color like me, watching people that look like you die most of the time was obviously not fun. But the content was what was getting me. I could not stand rewatching myself on camera. I'm not sure that I do like to rewatch myself on camera right now. We'll have to see it in post, but I could not stand watching myself on camera. The only video I liked watching is the one that had my brother in it, and I took that one down, so sorry if you ain't see it. I don't know what to tell you. Let's put this down to dry for a little bit so I can so that I could focus on talking. Okay, so yeah, I started making content again, and I honestly could not stand the content I was making. And I would be looking at it and like editing it, and I was like, why can I not sit down and do this? Like, I made like story time, but it's a book. I actually really liked that video, and it was like an hour long, and I like my portion of it, you know, so me telling the story and everything. But when it came to editing it, I hated looking at it because I had again an idea of what I wanted to look like, and the editing software I had was not giving it to me the way I wanted to. So I think we need to breathe because we're talking fast. I started to film less because I started to get really busy, and I think honestly, a big issue I had with consistency on YouTube is consistency in my real life. And I want to talk about that just a little more because that kind of doesn't sound like it makes sense. So, and this time, you know, I'm in school, I'm going to work. I didn't really have any time, honestly, is what I kept telling myself. You have no time to film, you have no time to do this, you have no time to do that. And it's just like, I do have time, I just wasn't making the time, and I wasn't firm enough with myself to be like, okay, just do it. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to form this. I'm consistently inconsistent. Like, no, it's actually the other way around. I'm inconsistently consistent because I can be consistent. I know that I can do it, but it'll be on and off. Like, for a couple of months, I'll be really good at doing this thing, and then I'll stop. All right, we're back. So, my camera died, and that was like an hour ago. I'm actually very tired right now, but I finished the painting in the time. I actually like it. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, but it's cute. And actually, that should be the theme of this video. Everything is not gonna be what you think it's gonna be. Jeez, expectations are crazy. Valid, but crazy. For the first time painting something, not the first time, but like freehand, yeah, freehand, it's not bad. And I started working on another one. I'm not gonna paint it today, obviously. Look at it. Isn't it cute? Okay. So usually when it gets like late like this, I would probably try to speed up the video by just talking. But I don't want to do that. You know, if we have to stay up till 5, I'm really like losing it because I had my thoughts already together and I lost it. Let's put the painting up so you can see it. Because can you see it over here? I just put it right here so we give the video some color and we know that we did something grand. I'm so tired. Like, it's a couple of months I've been really consistent with exercise, with trying to sleep better, with eating better and stuff like that. And are you making noise? Okay, so I guess I had to take stock of why I'm so inconsistently consistent. You recording? Yeah? Okay. I had to take stock of why I'm inconsistently consistent. In terms of YouTube, I remember last year, January, I filmed a video every single week. And I had it up and ready to edit and up and ready to go. And when I sat and I took time to edit it, I didn't like the way that the quality looked. I didn't like the way that I sounded. Not that I think I sound bad. It's just the mic wasn't good. I'm hearing all this background noise. You're obviously hearing background noise too because no mic, literally no mic can fix thin walls and a low speaking voice. But it was kind of unmotivating for me looking at myself and being like, I don't like the way this looks. I'm insecure about this. I don't like this. And then you just don't want to sit in front of a camera and post anymore. And I thought, okay, well, you know what? Do I not like the way I look? Do I not like the way I sound? It was not that. It was, I didn't like the content I was making. And I found that I was just making content just because like I need to do something. And I wasn't putting thought into it the way that I was before when I first thought of created this channel. I was like, I'm gonna make all this stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But then I started getting insecure. Like, what if people don't want to watch that? What if people don't think that's funny? What if people don't think that's entertaining? And then I started making stuff that I thought people might think was entertaining, and I didn't like it, and maybe not want to post, maybe not want to film. And for the break, not the break, in November, December of 2022, I was on Canva, just playing around with the stuff they have because I needed to do something for a project. And I started creating intros and transitions and Instagram posts, and I'm just like, this is amazing. Like, I love this. This is the content that I should be making. This is the stuff that I should be doing. And then I started thinking about the content that I like again. And I realized that I was trying to make content that other people would like, and I didn't like it. Instead of making content that I liked for me. Because at the end of the day, if no one watches this channel, I will. It's my channel. I've come back to what it is that this channel meant to me in the first place. This channel to me is a personal journey. Not to prove anything to anyone else, but just to myself that you tried. And this idea in your head can live outside of your head. And I like to make content. Like yesterday I was taking pictures. So we are going to just do my face. Not my face. Get ready to take these pictures. And I'm probably not going to use any of this, but I just need to get a little accustomed talking. So it's mostly just going to be, I'm so sorry about this angle. I need you to see my face, but also not. I'm probably going to change it around just now. I don't know. But yeah. So hey. We're pretty cute. But yeah, let's actually do this. So I will see. Ooh, I forgot a ring. See you in the next one. And at first it was a little rough because I did not like the way that my hair was looking. And the angles weren't flattering and the lighting didn't make any sense. And then I could have given up, which is what I would have done in the past. I would have given up, like, this is not working out. I don't like it. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. This is ill, whatever. But then I was like, you know what, just change your hair. Change your hair, change your outfit. And I loved it. So the title of this video is New Beginnings because to me, this is a new beginning. When I really sat back and I thought, when I was on Canva, I was so motivated. I was like, I love this, I love this, I love this. I was like, Tanja, listen to me. You like to make the content that you like to make. And some people might think it's corny. Some people might laugh at you, not with you. But you know what? You like the content. And make the content that you like. At the end of the day, this channel is for nobody but yourself. So I say all this to say that I'm gonna be coming back consistently. I mean that. I'm gonna be coming back consistently. And the Metamorphosis Saga is just like a personal video diary for me. This is for you. Thank you for everyone that supported me, motivated me, believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, because I needed that from y'all, because really, it was tough. I'm gonna first tackle being consistent and prove that to myself. You can be consistent with creating content. And then, level up editing and filming and stuff like that. So yeah, for some reason I had an idea that this video was going to be super long and I was going to have to do so many things and talk about so many things, and honestly, it's not that. And so when I sat down here and did that, I was very confused. But now we're here, and I don't know what else to say. So, to new beginnings, let's see where we go, let's see how we grow, period. I'm honestly a rapper. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say.